Start.
Good morning, students. I am Tushar Warade, TGT English from Kendriya Vidyalaya Nasik Road Camp, and today from your book Beehive we are going to discuss some key points from lesson number 3, The Little Girl. Before that, we will talk about some important factors related with the theme of this lesson. First of all, the theme is about the young girl's point of view of her father's nature. You will find, students, that the whole lesson is presented through that little girl's point of view, what she thinks about her parents, particularly her father. This lesson talks about the balanced parenting. How this lesson talks about balanced parenting and what is balanced parenting, I'll tell you. First of all, we will go through the remaining important factors. The story is presented through a little girl's perception of her family members. That little girl accepts love and time from her father, particularly her parents, due to their some professional engagements and responsibilities, could not give her proper time. So that was the problem. So she was just expecting proper care, attention and time from her parents. Her father always accepts obedience and disciplined behavior from her. So if you read the lesson carefully, I hope you must have read the lesson carefully, then you will notice that father always orders her and he expects that whatever he orders or commands or instructs her, that should be done properly and immediately. Then the lesson gives a message that parents and children must have a strong bond, and for having it both should understand each other's point of view. So this is the point related with balanced parenting. First of all, in any family, there should be a dialogue, there should be a communication. Dialogue and communication means whatever their kids, children, sons and daughters feel, they should feel free to express it to their mother and father and rest of the family members without any fear. That kind of atmosphere should be there in the family. And parents also should encourage them to express their own feelings, so that there should not be any hesitation and there should not be any barrier between these two in regards of their communication. Means kids should not be too much afraid of their parents, and parents also should not be over lenient with them. Whenever in any situation child commits any mistake, at that time that should be rebuked or scolded properly or moderately. Unfortunately, what happens that we see in most of the families, parents either they get more lenient with their kids, that whatever they demand, whatever mistakes they commit, they just neglect it. So that kind of pampering should not be there in the family. And sometimes other extreme point is that sometimes parents are so extra excessive, strict with their kids, that they set a particular rule of discipline to their kids, that they should behave like that, they should follow every rule. They never listen anything from their kids. They think that you are still child and you don't know anything about other things, and you should always follow the orders or instructions given by your elders. So these two extreme parentings should not be there. So balanced parentings means that if any child commits any mistake, so moderate scolding should be there, moderate instruction should be given, and if they express something, then their expression should be motivated, encouraged. So this lesson particularly talks about such balanced parenting, and this is about father and his daughter's relationship. So first of all, first point is that little girl's name is Kezia. Kezia is a little girl living with her parents and grandmother. There are 4 family members living there: grandmother, mother, father and Kezia. And the 5th one is cook, whose name is Alice. Kezia is afraid of a strict father. Kezia thinks that my father is so strict. So she is always afraid of her father's personality and behavior. Her parents didn't give her time on Sundays also, as father would rest on the sofa and the mother would be busy in reading. So throughout the week, parents are busy in their work. Grandmother is also sensible. Grandmother feels that my granddaughter should spend more and more time with her parents. So whenever on Sundays, particularly on Sunday afternoons, father is at home, then grandmother asks Kezia to go to their bedroom and spend some time with them. But unfortunately, she finds that father is taking rest on the sofa and mother is reading something. Means there is gap, there is communication gap between parents and Kezia. One day, grandma suggested her to make a gift on her father's birthday. One day, what happened that in next week, father's birthday is there. Father's birthday is approaching. So grandmother thinks that it's an opportunity to improve the relationship between father and Kezia. So she suggests Kezia that you should make a gift for your father. Kezia made a pin cushion with beautiful yellow silk cloth, but she required some scrap to fill it. So what she does, she took some papers from the father's room, tore it and stuffed it in the pin cushion. And it was the father's important papers on which speech was written for Port Authority. And Kezia, being small girl, she was totally unaware with the fact. She thought that for filling that pin cushion, she required a stuff. So she went into father's bedroom and she saw some papers. She thought that she can use these papers and she tore it up and stuffed it. When father came to know about this, father beat Kezia with ruler and she cried bitterly. The grandmother consoled her. One day Kezia watches their next door neighbors, Mr. McDonald's, playing with his children. Seeing it, she thinks that all fathers are not like her father. They had neighbors. The family was McDonald's. Their surname was McDonald's. Kids, let me tell you one important information. Generally, singular and plural. For any particular name, proper name, that proper name should not be converted into plural form. For example, my name is Tushar. So it should not be Tushars. Means proper name can't be converted into plural form. But here or somewhere you will find that some surnames are presented in plural form. Suppose McDonald is surname. So McDonald's. So McDonald's means here, why it is given in plural form? It means that McDonald's means it stands for the whole McDonald family. McDonald's means the whole McDonald family. Got it? So, the McDonald family, she watches one day that McDonald, that father was playing with his children. So, she thought that Mr. McDonald is a loving, caring father. And she concludes that all the fathers in the world, they are not same. My father is cruel and Mr. McDonald is a loving and caring father. Once she was alone with the cook as her mother was admitted in the hospital. She was haunted by the same nightmare when she slept. Always same kind of nightmare. Nightmare, Nightmare. Nightmare, students, is a kind of dream where you see some bad, scaring things. That things frighten you. Such dream is called as nightmare. So Kezia had a regular nightmare at nights, and that was nightmare of a giant in the form of butcher trying to kill her. So that same nightmare she had whenever she was sleeping all alone at night. Father came to her room and took her to his room to comfort her. But all of a sudden, father comes whenever she was totally afraid from that nightmare. Father comes to her rescue, comes to her help and soothes her and takes her to his own room. In this way, she realized that her father was not bad, but he was too busy to express his love. Then she realizes, actually my father is also a loving and caring father, but unfortunately, due to her work and responsibilities, he doesn't get time to spend with me or to express his love to me. that night she slept with the father consoling her and felt that her father had a big heart. And she realizes that my father is also a loving one. I hope students you will read the key points that will be sent by me and observe this video also and keep reading. Thank you.